1 year after the devastating Coyote Creek flooding in San Jose, children and teachers at the Shirakawa Elementary School gathered to thank the community that stepped up to help. 100 students at the school were directly impacted by the flood. The community collected food and clothing and raised $38,000 for flood victims.
I'd like to say thank you so much for helping my family and all the other families that needed help too.
A lot of hard lessons were learned after last February's flood. Public meetings were held, new warning systems were created. ABC 7 News reporter David Louie looks at the changes to prevent another flood disaster.
There was plenty of finger pointing over who failed to alert residents of major flooding. 14,000 people were displaced for weeks and months. On this anniversary of the Coyote Creek disaster, city and Valley Water District officials say they're better prepared. The most visible proof is this vinyl wall adjacent to a park and apartment complex constructed at a cost of $1 million.
If we were to get the same event as what we did last year, basically the wall would keep the water in channel. It wouldn't allow it to spill out into the neighborhood.
This was ground zero 1 year ago, where debris and vegetation caused the creek to overflow. This formidable wall is rather deceiving because it is twice as deep as it is tall. That means there are sections of it that extend 4 to 9 feet below the soil. Building the wall did raise concerns it would transfer potential flooding downstream.
We realized there could be downstream impacts by keeping water in the creek, and we determined that the downstream impacts were negligible in this case.
To alert residents earlier of danger, San Jose has created a color-coded warning system, worked with the county to use its alert system, and improved analytics of creek flow data.
We would be in a position now to do knocking on the doors, sending out the alert system, using our loudspeaker systems before the event occurs.
However, there is unfinished business. 1 year later, 18 displaced families are still living in temporary housing.
And the biggest hurdle that's in front of them is the cost of housing, is the inability to be able to afford, with their income and even with our support, to remain here in the city of San Jose.
In San Jose, David Louie, ABC 7 News.